Rubber, holy rubber. He dropped another SCP video, which, you know, it's always fun to me. And yes, I'm wearing no green shirts. I got too many green shirts. I do not care if I'm looking like a floating head. But yeah, we come here for another SCP reaction. So next week, there's gonna be other things that's not SCP reaction. I just have to pick the video out, see how it is, no copyrights and everything. I'm just making that sure. And there's also no reaction videos coming out, which is up here. It's not for today though. It's up maybe for tomorrow. That's for today because my boy MSA commented, you know, what was the task with all the hammer and all, he explained to me, and he said like the SCP explained actually, you know, the video about it, and he linked to me. So thank you. So if you're watching this, and I know I'm stuttering a lot, so Flame, stop stuttering. Let's actually get started. SCP-397 Mother's Eye is upon you. Explanation. You already know. The Robert, always file, always reveal in the description, and yeah, let's get started. And also remember, you could comment in the comment section, link me videos, you know, about SCP, or the reaction videos you want to watch me, like, you know, react, or, like, you could do anything in the comment section. Go check out.
Viewer discretion is advised. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. For a moment, I thought my mind was playing tricks on me. Thought I was experiencing oxygen deprivation in my brain or something.
What is that?
God.
What is that, jelly jam? What?
I wish that was the case. It wasn't.
Oh, you say jelly jam?
When I spent the weekend with some friends at a cabin in the woods that was supposedly haunted, I was the only one who wasn't frightened in the slightest.
Hell no.
I even went so far as to purposefully scare them from time to time. It was all harmless fun. So where the hell did that thing come from? How was it possible?
Oh hell nah,
could
boy.
It even be? These
yo, are you gonna act like you're gonna go back to sleep? You really gonna act like you're going back? Yo, yo. If I was in that situation and I saw that, I don't care if I was like seeing stuff. You better believe I'm waking all my friends up. But I'm telling you, bro, we either go A, jump it and die, like we gonna die, or C. But I really skip B. A, jump it. B, either we all hump together, you know, like, oh, we gonna, you know, stay out here in this corner and defend ourselves. Or C, the obvious, you know, option. Run away. It's in that window. Jump the other window is blocking the door and just keep running. Never look back. If one of you fall, that's your fault. You fall behind. I'm just saying.
Ran through my mind as I hid beneath my sleeping bag while observing a truly horrifying sight. From the windows came extremely grotesque, barnacle-encrusted tentacles with decayed human hands at the tips. I watched as these tentacled hands floated over to the heads of each of my friends and spread their palms wide open. From the center of each hand, a fleshy spike made of bone shot out and pierced their skulls. None of them could even manage a yelp. At the very least, I hoped they didn't feel any pain since they were asleep when it happened.
You gonna stay there?
The hands then grasped my friends' heads as the tentacles floated quietly back out the windows from where they came.
Really, son? Really? And YouTube, as I say again, these are fake mannequins. As you see, these mannequins are dripping grape juice. I'm telling you. Thank you. I want to get like a community gun, like, you know, gunline or something, you know, stuff like this you don't like.
After a few terrifying minutes, thinking those sinewy tentacles would come back, I decided in my shock-ridden brain to go outside.
Now you go outside?
Probably the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life.
Now you go outside.
From the deck of the cabin, I watched my friends' bodies being pulled to a gargantuan floating mass far in the sky. What was the mass? Human appendages, skin, organs, bones, you name it. And my friends were apparently going to be added to the collection.
Oh no.
My knees gave out and I fell backwards to the ground.
Are you falling now?
I couldn't do anything but stare at that crime against nature.
Me, I'll be like, yo, it's over. Like, you know, there's nothing I could do. It's already happened. I was just legit, I'm telling you, creep back and just run. Never look back. I would just keep running. If something happens while I was running, at least I did something, you know what I mean? That's what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, if I ever go camping like that, I always bring like, you know, a small, you know, weapon or something, you know, maybe the water gun, you know, the Nerf gun. I'm also like the raw name, you know, I don't know if YouTube like that or not. I always bring that Nerf gun with me. And you know, if I do see that, you see it has a big eye, I'm telling you. I'm gonna hit that bullseye right in the middle of his eye, but I'm telling you, man. and we want to see if it's gonna do damage. I'm telling you.
Can't believe after 2 decades.
Oh wow, she became a foundation member? That's fire.
A little more. I'm working for some organization that's responsible for keeping all these weird stuff in check. And to top it all off, getting put in charge of my childhood nightmare. Hello everybody.
Is it Keter?
Today we bring you SCP.
Of course it's gonna be Keter. Come on, I know my SCPs. Totally didn't guess, but you know, I'm just
Foundation Keter class object SCP-3897. SCP-3897, also known as Mother's Eye,
I don't like the eye. I don't like the eye noise.
Is a colossal mass of fused human corpses with an estimated weight of 500,000 pounds.
And 500,000, only 500,000? Can I bench press that? Nah, I'm stop. Yo, that's a lot. 500,000, damn, bro. What you be eating?
By some unknown method, this gross amalgamation of corpses is able to float and travel at around 40 miles per hour. Despite possessing the...
Hey, isn't that faster using boat? So we're not escaping when we ran. We see. So that's what I'm saying. We're gonna creak around behind it and start running.
The ability to travel, it appears to only stay within the realm of 9,000 feet above the Earth's surface.
Oh, we getting an ad. You guys don't know about ads. You guys already know. We gonna mute it and we gonna skip it. If I don't get paid at least a single penny, we don't care about these ads. You know, I don't care if Genshin Impact or if I ever get, you know, a sponsor. Maybe. I'm stop. You guys already know. But remember, guys, if you ever get my ad, watch the whole thing. Thank you for supporting me. But right now, you should be getting no ads. I'm doing it for free. For now. Alright.
Jutting out from the central mass are countless numbers of tentacle-esque appendages, covered in sea barnacles and something resembling hands for grabbing. These tentacles are used to quickly ensnare their prey, humans, and add them to the central mass.
That's tough.
It is believed by the Foundation that 3897 possesses a certain level of sentience, as it only targets humans that fill a certain criteria, namely individuals who are in a state of deep mental and emotional anguish. During the hunt, 3897 will usually capture its targets when they are sleeping. Why it targets individuals in this way is completely unknown.
I'm not gonna lie, but this music is way too loud.
However, it should be noted that 3897 will only target individuals living in generally secluded areas. Curiously enough,
so don't go to the woods. Do not go to the woods.
Will eject items or objects from its own fleshy mass. So far, it has mostly ejected decaying fish and thousands of linked molted shells of a variety of arachnids and insects. But the most disturbing were several living human fetuses with their umbilical cords fused together.
What? What? Yo, that was wild. Yo, that's hella disturbing. That's actually hella disturbing. And who keeps texting me, bro? From Snapchat. But that's hella disturbing.
From the central mass
I'm gonna be watching. I'm just gonna take this real quick.
Demanifest if approached in a non-threatening manner. How it is able to exit and enter our reality is still baffling Foundation researchers. The tissues, however, are composed of human flesh, seawater, and unknown genetic materials. As a defense mechanism, 3897 will emit from its assortment of mouths and maws a gas that is similar to mustard gas in nature and human blood. It will use this mist to teleport itself anywhere it desires instead of fading into nothingness.
Yo, we got a runner! We got a runner! Yo, really? So you snub people, like snub. I mean snubbing, like you get them when they're like sleeping and everything. Like you snubbed him. So you snub people to death, right? But when we go get you, you just go teleport. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. That's tough, man. But you better believe I was shooting before he does a miss, man. I'm telling you, man. I got that quick draw dead eye, man. I'm telling you. Yo.
The oddest thing about 3897 is that it is constantly emitting radio waves despite not having any mechanical parts that could do so. Most of the transcribed radio transmissions were of people talking in a variety of known and unknown languages. Where 3897 is seen, SCP-3889 is sure to be present some 15 miles away from it. SCP-3889 is an elderly fisherman who resides in numerous places alongside the eastern coast of the United States. Every time 3889 goes fishing, he reels in various oddities from the water. Unfortunately, his catches usually result in casualties. For instance, 3889 once retrieved an entity that resembled a human corpse in its advanced state of decomposition. with tentacles
Hell
emerging from
nah.
the entity's back and neck. It was immediately engaged by patrolling Foundation naval assets. By lashing the vessels with its limbs and tentacles,
Hell
the entity
nah.
inflicted significant damage upon the fleet. The conflict resulted in the loss of 107 Foundation lives.
And this fisherman, like, he's still fishing? He's still fishing, this SCP fisherman? What? What? Yo.
When apprehended by Agent Daniel Torres, 3889 shook his head and let out a sigh. You can't bottle a squall, son, he said and vanished.
That's
Every
alright.
single
I see what happened. Yo. And you just gonna keep fishing like that? Like, I know you look like you love fishing, but like, yo, like, chill out for a little bit, man. At least, like, doing an area where you by yourself, man. I'm telling you.
damn time.
Yo.
I'm just about done with this old man. And that's what she would say every time. Torres approached 3889 one day.
Okay.
He was sitting with his legs dangling over a pier and his fishing pole next to him. He noticed her and waved to acknowledge her presence. Hey there, young lady. Quite the lovely evening we've got going on here, eh? How beautiful the sea looks with the sun perched right above it
Because he's gonna fish out that SCP-3897.
like that. Coming back to capture me again? Agent Torres shook her head dejectedly. Well then, Miss Torres, take a load off. Come sit with me and enjoy the sunset.
Okay.
She approached 3889 and sat next to him. In the distance, 3897 was
Hell
hovering
nah.
above a town behind them.
I thought you said it doesn't
The
go
team
in
of found-
town. Yo, but you lying to us? Sorry.
Station personnel was engaging and intercepting the objects ejected from the entity. And there she goes, spewing her guts out again. Hate to be the rest of my team right now. Picking up those disgusting discharge can be unpleasant, to say the least. They sat together, admiring the sunset for a while. I have questions.
But would he fish out another entity?
Well, I don't figure a pretty young lady like you would simply hang around an old man like me for fun. Shoot. Are you aware that those creatures you reel in kill lots of people?
Okay.
3889 put his fishing rod aside and lit up a cigarette. He took a deep drag and said, Of course I know, but trust me when I say that I wish it didn't have to be that way. I do my best, you know? I try to reel them in where there ain't a lot of folks.
Okay.
Minimize the death and destruction. See? Then why continue doing it? You know all too well your next catch might be another disaster, yet you do it anyway.
So I'm
It
saying,
makes no sense to me.
is this probably gonna be like let me let the add on a little bit. You this. It's probably gonna be, of course, too. There's gonna be like a sci-fi. If he doesn't fish, something even worse will happen, or like he'll die, something like that. It has to be. It has to be. We're gonna see. That's fine. I do like this SCP though. This fisherman.
Because I know you and the boys back home can handle it. Tell me, Torres, haven't you folks managed to put down every single creature I've reeled in? Well, yes, but you could have just avoided bringing them here altogether in the first place. Also, what's with that giant floating mountain of flesh that appears whenever you indulge in your hobby? 3889 looked towards the sun and grinned. Yeah, that thing ain't like me much, I guess. The catches are getting worse, and now she's watching me.
Okay.
Look, 3889 took another drag and motioned his head towards 3897. They looked at the floating entity, and the entity's massive eye looked back at them. Agent Torres shivered and quickly averted her gaze.
Remember, that was a childhood monster that killed her friend.
I've seen this thing when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Saw it abducting my friends during a sleepover.
Abducting? You gotta abducting? But like at that point, they're not even friends no more. Like they're like way past like a human right now. When like I'm just saying, I'm just saying.
Its freaking eye and everything scarred me for life. Hell, even now, though I'm in charge of leading a team to investigate this flying flesh ball, I'm glad that someone like you is related to that thing.
Okay.
At least I don't have to deal with it directly. You know, all those monsters and creatures that I pulled out of the water can create a bit of trouble. Those are the babies. Someone has to slay them, and that's your job. My job is to find them. See?
Oh.
Don't get me wrong. The monsters scare the living hell out of me.
Okay. It do be like that. So wait. So those monsters are already in the water, so he doesn't create them. Like when he's fishing, he actually just fishes them out, and then he makes the Foundation go kill them. Like Is it like, am I getting it right? Like he actually like trying, you know, all of them die, and those are like the babies, as you say, right? They're like the weakling until the big ones. Is that what's happening?
But I can't give up any more than you can. Oh, what do you mean? Who do you work for? No, it's nothing like that. It ain't about getting paid, see? It ain't a clever man or someone who's in it for the glory. I do it because I care about human lives, and these ugly bastards from who knows where stand against that. Then if we're gonna work together, you should just come with me. When Torres turned to look at 3889, he was already gone. Frustrated, she got up and kicked his fishing gear into the water. Damn it, not again. She looked back towards the floating entity.
Is that there no more?
Its eye was darting around as if looking for its next victim to be snatched away. Responsibility, huh? Agent Torres stood up and called her team. All right, I can't keep running away from it forever.
You gonna fight it?
Team, what's your status? I'll be there in 5 minutes. Remember to
That's
check out my animation.
That was a good one. I'm gonna lie. That one I like you. That was a good one. I love this one. Yo, Robo always doing a good job with his animations and everything. And the way he tells, you know, like his story. That's fire though. Like, guys already know. This means we end in the complete. Wait, stop stuttering. I can't even do my outro right. You guys already know. Do you know what this means when the end of the video? We end it on a conclusion. Which I even still say it wrong. But it doesn't matter. Let's just get into it. Hit the subscribe button. Go to 5,000 subscribers. You guys already know. We're about to be 1,500. I think we need like 7 more subscribers to be 1,500. We're just going to go fire because of you guys. You guys to hit the like button too. Supposed to be even more. You don't have to. Turn on the notification. Become one of the early gang. Which means you can be in the comment section first. Which brings me to the comment section. You get to make it into play. It doesn't have to be a Roblox game. You get to make a video to react to, but please link the video in the comment section to be easy to find. Like my boy MSA79, he linked the video that he was talking about. Like, goods up to you guys. But yeah, even say how you doing? I will always try to reply back to you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's your boy Fame.